guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome old subscribers, welcome new. If you like my videos, please press the like button and please do subscribe. Alexa, what's the time please? Alexa, the time please.
It's 6:04 p.m.
It's 6:04 p.m. So basically I've been at home all day, on and off, taking Max out for a walk this morning and taking him out again this afternoon. The Ocado guy rang my buzzer. I went downstairs and let him in the lift. It was nearing 1 o'clock in the afternoon because my Ocado delivery was between 12 and 1. The other guy got into the lift by himself and came up the stairs the other time. This guy was an older chap with a cap, like a grey peak cap on, not a baseball cap, it was like an old man's cap. Chubby guy, friendly guy, gave me my shopping, I took the bags out and he went away. It was like a couple of minutes. And he went down in the lift and off out of the building. So I got my shopping, okay? The price of shopping has gone up really, really badly. Another thing that's going up in price is toilet rolls. They're extortionate, just for 4 toilet rolls. I used to be able to get 9 toilet rolls for £3. You're looking at £5, £6, £7 now just to get toilet rolls. I checked my electric, I need to top that up, I need to probably top up my gas later on as well again. I've watched DVDs this evening. The Cosa Nostra, I watched that DVD, and I was watching Daniel Day-Lewis in a film about the Guildford Four, who were they were forced to confess for something they didn't do. The police in the DVD were using torture techniques to make these guys confess to something they didn't do. One put a gun to his head and said, "I'm going to shoot your dad." And these guys were forced to confess to things they hadn't done. Which is torture, and I find it very difficult to watch because I can relate to it. Not as bad as that, but people making you say you've done something when you haven't is a form of torture, right? So I've cooked my dinner, which was an Ocado mini cod meal. So it was cod, mashed potato and peas. It was very, very tiny. My son had brought me a pasty from the railway station yesterday, which I ate with the mini cod meal. I chopped the pasty up and I ate the mini cod meal as well, because the mini cod meal was a very tiny meal. It was really small, so I had the pasty as well. I've eaten the croissant that my son bought me from the Rochester railway station yesterday. My arm is sore from the flu jab. I've been feeling dizzy on and off and very, very hot, and I've got the cold air fan on at the moment because I feel dizzy. I've also made an appointment for a smear test on the 22nd of November, and for anybody that doesn't know what a smear test, it is to test a woman for cervical cancer. So I'm due to have a smear test on the 22nd of November at Maritime Health in the Pentagon Centre, where I went for this lovely flu jab and a blood test. Okay, they put it on a little card. Your next appointment, you're next. And anybody that knows my family knows that my brother Dylan is dead. My sister Amanda died at 36, and my dad died recently in 2021. And he was claiming he was suffering domestic violence from my mum. he said to me on and off that he was suffering domestic violence from my mother. Okay? I don't know, because I wasn't living with my mum and dad when they were at Durrell Gardens, but he did say things. He wasn't a saint himself, he was no angel. I've gathered that, but if you believe someone is guilty of something, right, you don't witch hunt, you don't punish yourself, you report it to the police and let the authorities deal with it. Because, you know, I was told Amanda did something to my mum, Amanda had done something to my mother, my dad had done something to my mother, and me, I can't say I've done anything really bad to my mum, but when you are, there was 3 of us in the equation at Victoria Road, 3 of us, and my dad was doing things to me, and I used to get angry with my mum and say, Mum, like, can you help? And Mum said she was looking after the cats at Victoria Road, and I used to get cross and shout a bit, and anybody would if they're being abused in quotes by their dad and nobody's helping them. Right? I don't know what happened to my sister. I was not there. But I've lost my brother, I've lost my sister, I've lost my dad. Okay, and I'm just staying away now. I'm staying out of the way because it's getting ridiculous. There's only me left. And it's not funny to say you're next. It's not funny. I'm the diary writer. I wrote the diary. I'm the author of my diary. Right? I'm the author of that diary that people have been using. Okay, and I haven't written in my diary since Queen Elizabeth II died just after the 8th of September. I haven't written in it. I've not written in it, and I'm not going to. As far as I'm concerned, it's ended there. Right? It's ended there. And someone said to me, Crystal, you're quiet today. I was shocked when Queen Elizabeth II died. My mum doesn't like the royal family, right? I can't say I've never met them. And everywhere it seems like people are dying around me, and I don't like it. And if people want to say you're next, well, you go ahead, because it's my diary. And when Queen Elizabeth died, I stopped writing it. Okay? I'm glad we've got that understood. Not writing it anymore. Now, on to the Ocado stuff. Not a lot. Money's short. My father did not leave me a penny. He had no will as far as I know. Very large bananas from Ocado. Very large, aren't they? We had their fives. Premium bananas, product of Nicaragua. Nicaragua. Some Pringles. I do like my crisps with Santa, well, Santa's elf on the front. Pringles. It's not Christmas quite yet. And I like my Doritos. So we've got 2 bags of lovely Doritos with sour cream and chive dip. And you can see Ocado on the front. Ocado, sour cream and chive dip. We go on to the cat litter. Fanny cat litter. I've got 2 senior cats. My mum, Jennifer, doesn't have cats at Durrell Gardens. The thing is, guys, do you keep your mouth shut and act like a coward, or do you open your mouth and just be brave? Felix Original Mixed Selection in jelly. I was told my sister tried to talk. She tried to speak. She tried to tell the truth. Right? I have no life. I have no company. I have nothing. I've got a lovely flat, but there's no one in it. There's no one to keep me company. There's a bloody conspiracy that's been going on, mixing me up with my mother on purpose. And I'd like to know why, because my father died in 2021. And when he died in 2021, I thought the stalker, the idiot who was harassing me, was gone. But obviously not. Right? Oh yeah, I was told Amanda tried to tell the truth. And my sister ended up with a condition called multiple sclerosis. And she became unable to speak and she couldn't walk the later stages of her life. I never got to see my sister when I came down to Chatham. My mum did, but I didn't. Right? I've told my mum face to face, don't be a coward all your life. But I'm afraid some people don't listen. It's far better to be brave than hide criminals. That's all I'm saying. Me, I'm going to get on with the rest of my evening. I've managed to buy toilet rolls, right? Well, we know it's a bloody conspiracy and something to do with the diary I've been writing as well. The stupid names, the stupid things going on, right? And whenever I report a crime, I get arrested for something somebody else has done to me. I've had enough of it, right? The past is the past, yes. The past is the past, and other people should know that. And making someone confess to a crime they haven't done is illegal, right? And you've got to make sure you've got proof that someone's committed a crime before you make them confess. Do you know what I mean? Right? All I'm going to say as well is I've had 12 years, over 12 years of living in prison by myself, being tortured and harassed and mistreated. And I don't mind living by myself. I don't mind it at all. Right? That's all I'm going to say, right? I'm going to get on with the rest of my evening by myself, the same rigmarole every day. But people do torture to make people confess to things they haven't done. And they do threaten to kill their mums, their dads and their families if they don't do as they're told. And watching that has made me feel sick. It's also upset me and made me cross as well at the same time. It's an old film. It's something that happened in 1974 and I was born in 1968. So it's also that time where you see bell bottoms, people wearing bell bottom jeans. It's affected me quite deeply. I've had to switch it off. I don't like people being tortured, slapped about, pulled and deprived of things to make them confess to things. So it's really upset me. I'm going to go off and make myself a cup of coffee. See you later.